I'm doing my literacy narrative essay over skateboarding. As a kid, I always liked to watch skateboarding videos, and I was really interested in how they would do the flipping tricks and stuff in the sport. But as I got older, I found time. Once I quit wrestling, I had a lot more time to go out and skate and learn tricks and learn different terms for styles of riding and ways to do tricks. I always found it interesting that there's so much tricks that you can do on the skateboard and so much to learn. And when I was about in 7th grade is when I really started taking skateboarding serious. That's when I would start going to the skate park and trying different tricks that were kind of sketchy or put me at risk of injury. And I never really had a serious injury from skateboarding, but I've had little falls and stuff. That's just what you accept. That's the risk you take. And it's not really as bad as you would think. If you're skating over some stairs or something, you can break your fall. That's another thing you can learn while skateboarding. Because if you skateboard and you try to hit a stair set and you don't know how to break your fall, then that's when the injuries can get really serious. But after skateboarding for a while and getting more experience and more comfortable with the board and falling and the drops, it really shows you that you can really accomplish a lot within a year. By 8th grade, I wasn't dropping in or hitting stairs except for ollieing, but I could still see my progress through flat ground tricks, and I was really impressed by the way that I could improve my skill over just a year. But I put in quite a bit of time. But I quit wrestling around, I was in 10th grade, so I was a sophomore. And that's when I really started taking it serious. Back in 7th grade, I wasn't doing a whole lot. But in 10th grade, I would start dropping in and actually doing tricks over stair sets. And that's when it really gets fun. But that's also when you got to be careful what you're doing and make sure you know what you're doing. But there's different ways to ride a board, and that's really where you got to get comfortable with knowing information about skateboarding. There's nollie, fakie, and switch, which are all just different ways that you can stand on the board and ride it and do flip tricks. When you start doing regular, if you ride in a goofy stance or regular, then one is on the left side of the board and one's on the right side of the board. And that's just the stuff that you need to learn to become literate in skateboarding.